Welcome everyone. My name is Licia and I am going to be taking you through your practice at this time. If you have a block at home and you choose to use it, take your block with you. I will be offering variations with the block. If you need it, if you don't need it, then we will take that variation. So I'm just going to invite everyone to come to their mat, coming to a comfortable seat, lengthening through the spine, closing the eyes, and just begin to connect to your breath. Begin to quiet the mind. Let go of any stress or tension. And try to bring yourself present on your mat. And coming to your mind's eye, just taking a moment to set an intention, either for yourself or for someone else, or sending it out to the universe. And bringing your chin to chest to seal that intention. And lift the head, release the arms, inhale, lift. Exhale, release, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the hands behind you, open up the heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge forward. Lengthening through the spine, reaching through the fingertips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release, taking your left hand to your right knee, opening the torso to your right. And then inhale, reach back up into the arms. Exhale, release, taking the right hand to the left knee, opening the torso to the left. Inhale, reach. Extend the legs out in front, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward, coming into your seated forward fold. Lengthening through the spine. Relax the head and neck. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release hands to heart center. Coming into your open angle. We're going to come to the top of our mat. Open up nice and wide into your straddle stretch. And then if you have a block, take your block. Or if you don't have a block, you can just slide the hands forward. We're going to take our hands to our block, sliding, reaching forward, and then pulling the block back into you. So if you don't have a block, you can just slide the hands out and pull back. Sliding forward and pulling back. Sliding forward and pulling back. And one more time. Nice job. Taking the left arm overhead. Reach over to the right toe. Keeping the left arm open. Inhale. Lifting up. Reaching over to the right side. And then stretching over to the left. Inhale, lifting back up, turning over the right leg. Frame the right leg with both hands, and then hinge forward, bringing the head down towards the knee. lift up, turning the torso back to center, and then over the left leg. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, hinge. Bringing the head down towards the knee. Pressing up, coming back to center, bring the legs together. And move back onto the mat, taking the soles of the feet together, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, hinge moment. Lengthening, crossing the legs, and coming into your tabletop, taking the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Taking your right leg to extend back. Pointing the right hip down, flexing the foot. Take the left arm to lift. And you can stay here, or you can take the arm and leg out to the side, tightening up through the core, lengthening through the fingertips, and sending the energy out through the heel. Bringing the arm and leg back, bend into the leg. Take the left hand behind you, kick into the hand, press into that right palm, lengthen. Release, taking the right leg back behind you, pulling the elbows in, come forward, taking the chin down to the mat and pressing away. For 2, 3, and 4. Releasing the leg down, pressing back, coming into your child's pose. Relaxing the head and neck, reaching through the spine, stretching through the fingertips, shifting the weight back. Pressing back up into your tabletop. Inhale, take your cow, nice arch in the back. Pull down into the abdominals. Exhale, round through the spine, pull the belly up. Feel the spine stretching into your cat. And one more time. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Coming into a neutral spine, take the left leg back. And the right arm. Staying where you are, or coming out to the side, reaching through the fingertips, through the heel, coming back, reaching forward and back, and bend into the leg, reach the right hand behind, kick into the hand, and press into that left palm. Releasing, extend the leg behind you. Pull the elbows in and come down to the mat and press away. Tighten through the torso as you come down towards the mat. Releasing the leg, shift the weight back, coming into your child's pose. Reconnect with your breath. Pressing back up into your tabletop. Extend your legs back. Come into your high plank, taking your hands under your shoulders. And hinge back into your downward dog. Bending into the legs, walking, stretching into the arms, working the forehead down to the mat. Looking up between the hands, bend into the legs, step, jump, or float. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold to the body. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up and back. Swan dive forward. Flat back to lengthen. Exhale, fold, step or jump to your high plank. And then knees, chest, chin, high plank, low plank. Chaturanga, cobra or up dog. press back into your downward dog. Taking that right leg to lift. Step through for your warrior one. Squaring the shoulders and hips. Taking up a nice big space on your mat. Reach up through the fingertips. Nice strong warrior. Opening up for warrior two. Taking the right foot center. Open the hips and shoulders. Bend into that front leg. Focus over the right hand. Coming into your side angle, bring the right forearm to the thigh, and then reach the left arm overhead. Focus under the left arm. Extending that side angle, come inside the right foot. Stay here, maybe take a bind, reaching behind the back with the left hand and under the leg with the right hand. Open the chest. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can step up into your rib paradise, pushing off with the right foot. Coming back into your extended side angle, releasing the body. Looking back into your warrior two. Cartwheeling your hands down, stepping the left foot back. Coming into your high plank. Knees, chest, chin. Low plank, chaturanga, cobra, or up dog. And pressing back into your downward dog. Lifting into your left leg. Step through for warrior one. Squaring the hips and shoulders, reaching through the fingertips. Keeping the knee over the ankle. Opening up for your warrior two. Open the hips and shoulders. Keep the shoulders stacked over the hips. And then focus over the left hand. Coming into your side angle, take the left hand to the thigh. Reach overhead with your right hand, focusing under the right arm. Then coming into your extended side angle, you can come to a block or take your hand to the mat, reaching through the right fingertips. Then you can stay here, or you can try a bind, reaching behind the back with the right arm, coming under with the left, opening the torso to the left, and then if you'd like to, step up into your bird of paradise, pushing off of the left foot. And returning to your extended side angle. Release the bind. Look back into your warrior two. And cartwheel the hands down. Step the left foot back. High plank. Knees, chest, chin, low plank, chaturanga, cobra or up dog. And press back into your inward dog. Reconnect with your breath. Stretch out in the downward dog. Bending into the knees. Step gently, lift the feet. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Fold. Reach the arms up and back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hinge forward, taking your right arm under your left. Bringing your palms together. Back of the hands, you're holding onto your shoulders. Lift up into eagle arms. Then bending into the legs. Take the right leg out to the side. Wrap around the left leg or come onto the toe. Releasing the hands. Lift the leg. arms out to the sides. Then slowly come under the ball of the foot. And extend the leg, or stay right here. Kicking into the hand if you're extending. Bending into the leg. Lifting the arms out to the sides. Bend the leg behind you. Take the right hand behind, grabbing the foot. Then the left hand. Point the knee down to the mat. Release. Lift the leg. Extend it. Bring it back in and lower down. Walk it out. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hinge forward, left under right. Palms together back at the hands or hold onto the shoulders. Bend into the legs. Taking the left leg out to the side. Wrap the leg or come onto the left toe. Tighten the body. Release the hands. Lift the leg. Release the arms out to the sides. Come under the ball of the foot. Staying here or extend the leg, kicking into the hands. Bending the knee. Releasing the foot. Sending the leg behind you. Taking the left hand back. Grabbing onto the left foot. And then taking the right hand back, squeezing the legs together, pointing your knee down towards the mat. Releasing, lift the leg, extend the leg out, bend it in, and then release down to the mat, walk it out, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up and back. Swan neck forward. Flat back to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step or jump back to your hind plank. Knees, chest, chin. Hind plank, low plank. China with the cobra or up dog. And press back into your downward dog. Walk it out. Lifting into your right leg. Step through. Coming into your low runner's lunge. So you can keep your left leg extended, or you can come down onto the knee. Whatever works for you. We're going to then press up into your high runner's lunge, taking your shoulders over your hips, and then lift the arms high, crescent lunge. Coming to prayer, come to twist, taking that left elbow outside the right knee, pressing into the palms, rotating the torso. Coming back to center. Lift the arms. Then frame the right foot. Push off of the left foot, coming into your standing split. So you can take your hands to blocks, to your mat, or you can take your right hand behind the ankle. Tightening up into the body. Maybe test your balance, picking up into the left hand. Releasing the hands. Step the left foot behind the right, keeping the feet parallel, coming into your pyramid stretch. So you can take your hands to blocks or to your mat. We're going to lengthen up onto the fingertips and then exhale, fold over the right leg. Maybe take the hands behind the back, holding opposite elbows. Maybe interlace the hands and reach the arms overhead. Releasing, take the hands down to the mat, Come down onto the left knee, then taking your palms to your hips, taking your weight into your hands, open up into your split stretch. Stretch through the feet, lengthen through the spine. And pressing into the palms, come up onto the left knee, wiggle the right foot back, reach the hands out in front, high plank. Come on down into your low plank, and lower down onto the belly. Pulling your arms in for Sphinx pose. Coming onto the hands, lengthening through the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Taking your toes to curl under, lift into low plank. Release the body down on curly toes, Sphinx. Pulling the shoulder blades down the back. One more time, curling the toes under, lifting up into your low plank. Tighten through the core. And then pressing up into your high plank. Knees, chest, chin. Low plank. Chaturanga cobra, up dog, and press back into your downward dog. Taking your left leg to lift. Step through into your low runner's lunge. You can lower the knee down or keep the leg extended. Pressing up into our high runner's lunge, taking your shoulders over your hips, and then lift into your high crescent lunge. Coming to prayer, twist, taking your right elbow outside the left knee, press into the palms, rotate the torso. Coming back to grab. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, frame the left foot, pushing off of the right toe into your standing split. Taking the same variation you did on the other side, you can take your hands to your mat, to a block. Maybe take the left hand behind the left ankle. Maybe test your balance, picking up into the right hand. Releasing the hands, lower the right leg about a foot behind the left, keeping the feet parallel. Lift up onto the fingertips. Exhale, hinge over the left leg. Relax the head and neck. Then you can leave your hands on blocks or on your mat. You can take them behind the back, holding opposite elbows. You can interlace and reach overhead. Releasing the hands, coming down onto the right knee, getting ready for your split stretch. Open up the legs, stretch into the feet. Place the weight into the palms. If you have your split, you can reach the arms overhead. Releasing, taking your weight into your hands, come onto the right knee, extend the left foot back, the right foot back, high plank, knees, chest, chin, or low plank, chaturanga cobra or up dog, and press back into your downward dog, walking it out. Lifting into your right leg, stepping through for warrior two. Taking a nice big space on your mat, taking the shoulders over your hips. Nice bend in the front knee. Taking the knee over the ankle. And then opening up. Focusing over the right hand. Flip the palm. Reverse the warrior. Reach overhead. Keep the bend in the front leg. Back to your warrior two. Straighten up the leg. Hinge forward. Coming into your triangle. So you can take your hand to a block, to your mat, to your leg. Slowly turn your focus up to the left hand. Then taking the left hand behind the back, holding onto your right thigh. Releasing the arm. Take the left hand outside the right foot. Step the left foot in about a foot. Revolving your triangle, opening to the right side. Then taking your right hand to the outside of the right foot, your left hand to your hip, float up into your half moon. Slowly turn your focus to the left. Maybe extend the arm. And float back into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Step the right leg back. High plank. Knees, chest, chin, low plank. Try to round the cobra or up dog. And then hinge back into the downward dog. Lifting into your left leg. Step through for your warrior two. Flipping your palm, reverse your warrior. Reach overhead, bend into the front leg. Reach the arm down the back leg. Back to your warrior two. Straightening your front leg, hinge forward, coming into your triangle. So taking your left hand to your mat, to your block, or to your leg, then reaching up out of the right hand. Taking the right hand behind the back, holding on to the left thigh. Releasing the arm. Then take the right hand outside of the left foot, step the right foot in about a foot, and then turn, revolving your triangle, open to the right side, the left side. Then take that left hand to the outside of your left foot, float up into your half moon, taking your right hand to your right hip, opening up to the right, slowly turning your focus to the right, flex that foot really hard, extend the arm, and then float back into your warrior two. Cartwheeling your hands down, step the left foot back. High plank. Knees, chest, chin, or come into your low plank. Try to round the cobra or up dog. And press back into your downward dog. Bending into the legs. Step, jump, or float. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up and down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift back. Swan back forward. Flat back, lengthen. And pushing up onto the toes. Coming back to the balls of the feet. Taking the hands to lift out in front. Then lowering the hands down. Lower the heels down. Coming into your standing forward fold. So take the torso to the legs. Either take the hands to your mat, onto blocks, in front or behind. Relax the head and neck. Lengthen through the back of the legs. Lift into the hips. Releasing the arms. Take your hands to your mat and then open up into the feet, taking the balls of the feet off of the mat and coming down into your garland. So you can take your block if you'd like to sit on your block, or you can take your hands to prayer. You can keep your hands on your mat, however you're most comfortable. If your hands are in prayer, you're going to open into the hips. So we're just going to rock side to side. And then take that right arm out to the side, spin up into the left hand. Stay here and maybe try a bind, reaching behind the back and in front of the knee. Focus up. Releasing, taking the hands back to prayer or back to your mat. Rock side to side. And then taking that left hand to open. Spin up into the right hand. Stay here or try your bind, reaching the right hand behind the back and the left in front of the knee. Focus up. And release. Taking the hands to prayer. We're going to push into the feet, keeping the tailbone tucked, and we're going to straighten up into the legs. So push, lift, straighten, and then lower back down. Again, we're going to push, lift, straighten, and lower back into your fingernails. One more time, push, and lower back down. Releasing the hands down, we're going to come into our crow. So we'll just set up. If you don't have crow in your practice, that's okay. Just come into up onto your toes. Take your hands to point forward, and just take your knees as much underneath the arms as you can. And just stay right here. Focus out in front of you, and then take the weight into the hands. You can stay right here. If you want to lift up one foot, that's okay. If you want to pick up both, that's okay. Whatever your comfort level is. And then lowering back down. Walk the feet in. Lift up onto the fingertips. Fold. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reach up and back. Swan back forward. Flat back lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step or jump back to your high plank. Knees, chest, chin. Or low plank, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Resting into your downward dog. Walking it out. Reconnecting with your breath. Stretching through the spine. Reaching your head down towards the mat. Lifting into your left leg. We're going to bend into that right leg and shift forward with the left toes to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come through. Take the foot out to the side, right hand under the face, open up into side plank. Staying here, or using the peace fingers to take the leg and lift. Releasing. Back into your side plank variation. And then taking the left hand back to the mat, lift up three-legged dog. Using the left toes, shift the weight forward to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come through into your pigeon. So, just peek back to see that the leg is nice and straight. Then center your weight. You can take a block under your hip, your right hip, and then we're just going to lengthen. Lengthen before we recline. We want to make sure to keep our weight nice and centered. We want to resist the temptation to come over onto the right side, so keep it nice and centered. Lengthen through the spine. And then we're going to recline. Walking the hands out in front. Relaxing the head. You can take a block to place the head on, or you can bring it to your neck. And then walking the hands back in. We're going to take the right leg, the left leg to bend, and then reach the hand back, and then pull that leg into the body. Stretching, keeping the weight center, and release. Taking the hands to the mat, curl the left toes under, step the right foot back. Taking the hands under the shoulders, high plank, knees just chin, or low plank, chaturanga cobra, or up dog. Press back into your down dog. Walk it out. Lifting into your left leg. You're going to bend into the left knee. Use the right toes to push the weight forward. Hover. Inhale, lift, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend into the left leg. Take it out to the right side. Take your left hand under your face and open up into side plank variation. You can stay here or take the peace fingers to the big toe, lifting the leg. Releasing, coming back into your three-legged dog. Bending the knee, shifting the weight. Hovering forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend into the leg. Hover forward. And then release the leg into your pigeon. So, checking your right leg is nice and straight. Open up into the left leg. Center the weight. Lengthen through the spine. And then recline forward. Taking your head to a block or to your mat. Keeping your weight nice and even. And walking the hands back in. Bending into the right leg. Take the right hand and bring the leg in towards the body. Relax the leg. Step back with the left foot. High plank. And then knees just chin, high plank. Low plank, chaturanga cobra, or up dog, and press back into your downward dog. Taking our knees down to our mat, we're going to come into a core section. So we're going to come onto our back. And we're going to do eagle lifts. So taking your right leg to wrap around the left, and taking your left foot to the mat. And then we're going to lift the arms, and then take the right arm under the left, bending at the elbows, taking your palms together, back of the hands are holding out to your shoulders. We're going to lift up elbows to knees. So you can choose to just work the legs, or you can choose to just lift up to the torso, or you can choose to lift both. So we're going to do 2 sets of 8. So we lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1. Really contract as you pull in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Releasing the arms, releasing the legs, bend the knees into the chest. Make small circles to the right and to the left. Massaging your lower back. Then switching over to the other side, we're going to take our left leg around the right. Take your right foot to the mat, and then lift the arms overhead, taking your left hand under the right, bending at the elbows, palms together, back of the hands are holding onto the shoulders, coming up for 2 sets of 8. So we lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Unwind. Taking the knees into the chest, making small circles to the right and left. Massaging the lower back. Now taking a block if you have one. If you don't, we can just pretend that we have a block. We're just going to do a block pass. So the arms will lift, the legs are extended. We're going to lower the arms and legs to hover. And then lift, taking the block into the hands. Lower the arms and legs to hover. And lift, taking the block into the feet. Lower the arms and legs to hover. Lift, switching the block into the hands. Lower. And lift, switching into the feet. And lift, into the hands. Lift, into the feet. Switching to the hands, into the feet. Hands, lift, into the feet. Lift, into the hands, into the feet. And last time, into the hands, and lift. So bending the legs, taking your block off to the side. We're going to extend your right leg and extend your left leg. We're going to take your right arm out to the side and your left arm overhead. So you can leave the left leg on the mat, or you can take it up to hover, more challenging if you hover. And we're going to lift the right toes to the left fingertips. So we lift for 1. Hover, 2, hover, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, nice strong core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bending the knees into the chest. Just bring the legs in as close as you can. Reconnect with your breath. And then setting up for the other side. Extend both legs. This time you can hover the right leg if you choose. The left arm will be out to the side, your right arm will be overhead, left toes will reach for the right fingertips. So we lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Bend the knees in. Now taking your feet to the mat, we're going to pull up into bridge. So pull those feet in as close as you can to the bottom. Then take the arms underneath you, reaching out through the fingertips. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips, lift the chest, come up onto the arms. Exhale, release down, release the arms. Lower the hips, and breathe. Coming up for one more, pull the feet in. Take the arms underneath you, interlace the hands, stretch through the pointer fingers. Walk the feet in a little closer. Inhale, lift. Lift into the hips, lift into the chest. Keep your head and neck straight. Exhale, lower down, release the arms, release the hips. Taking your right foot into the right hand. And either keeping your left leg bent, or you can extend the leg to the mat, or you can hover. Taking your right hand to your right hip, left hand to your left hip. Pull down into the right hand. Opening up into the hip, taking your lower back to the mat. Then pick up into the left leg. Flexing both feet, take the right foot to the left thigh, reach the hands in between the legs. Take the hands behind the left thigh. Pull the legs toward you as you press that right leg away. And release. Taking your left hand to the left foot. You can bend the right knee, take your right hand to your hip, extend that right leg, or hover. Pull down into the left foot. Keep the left arm active. And picking up into the right leg, flex the feet, take the left foot to the right thigh, interlace the hands behind the right leg, pull the legs towards you as you press that left leg away. And release. Taking the arms out to the sides, looking over to the right side, bend the knees into the chest, and let the legs come over to the left. Keeping your left hand on top of the right knee, bringing the legs together, just breathing into the twist. And coming back to center. Turning your focus to the left. Let your legs come over to the right. Taking the hand on top of the left knee. Bringing the legs together. Breathing into the twist. Coming back to center. Getting ready for our final Savasana. Release the legs, mat width. Arms to the sides of the body, palms up in a receptive manner. Close the eyes. Taking your energy to your right foot. And focus on the energy traveling up the right leg, to the calf, the knee, through the back. And then let the energy melt away. Let the right leg fall. Release. Taking your focus and energy into the left foot. Take the energy to travel up the left leg, into the calf, the knee, and the thigh. And take all of the energy in that left leg and release it. Let the leg melt away. Now taking your energy and focus into the right hand. Travel up the arm, through the forearm, the elbow, the upper arm. And let it fade away. Coming into the left hand. Travel the energy up through the arm, the forearm, the elbow, the upper arm. And feel the limbs melt into the earth. And taking the focus into the hips. Travel the energy up through the abdominals, into the chest, out into the shoulders, through the neck, into the jaw, in with your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Travel the energy up through the face and out through the crown of the head. Taking the whole body to stillness. Bring awareness back to the body. Begin to look in the fingers and the toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles. Gently rock the hip from side to side. And then when you're ready, reach your arms overhead, bring your legs together. Begin to stretch, elongate through the spine. And then release the arms and legs, take the knees into the chest. Just rocking side to side, massaging your lower back. And then when you're ready, roll onto your right side, using your lower arm as support. Just taking a moment to thank yourself for giving yourself the gift of yoga today. And with your eyes closed, using your hands, press up to a comfortable seat. Taking your arms out to the sides of the body. Lifting up into the arms, leg to wall, face to wall. Bringing your hands to heart center. The divine light that lives inside of me honors and bows to the divine light that lives in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.